Ariel Helwani in Las Vegas alongside Michelle Waterson, who makes her much-anticipated UFC debut this Sunday on Fox Sports 1 against Angela Magana. Michelle, you are finally here. After all these years, all these fights, you are just days away now from your UFC debut. Can you put into words how you are feeling before it?
I think it's a great feeling. You know, I've been fighting for close to 10 years now, and I feel like I'm that plant just breaking through the surface and getting a breath of fresh air. So it's nice. It's a good feeling, and everybody's very welcoming, and so I think it's going to be good.
Do you feel like a rookie all over again? Like this is like your MMA debut again?
I would love to feel like a rookie again, because you know when you I feel like my first fight, I was like the most fearless person in the world because I didn't know what it felt like to get hit, you know. And and then as your career goes on, you start becoming a little bit more timid but yeah, man, I am definitely invigorated for sure.
And what about just being a part of this whole week with this huge card on Saturday? Does that calm the nerves a little bit because there's so much attention on Conor and Chad? So, you know, if this was a regular card, I feel like you'd get a lot more attention, but you're kind of a little bit flying under the radar. Do you like that?
I do. I like being able to just walk through the crowds, kind of like on the creep, and just, you know, go back to my hotel room and not have to deal with that. Yeah, for sure.
And how about this? Right to your right over there, there's your, I believe it's either your mom or sister.
My mom.
Looks like she's 25 years old. It's unbelievable. Great genes. And your daughter and your husband?
Yeah.
Is that the whole family right there? The whole mishpacha?
Family, yeah, we got the...
Look, oh my gosh, what an angel. There she comes. How are you, my friend? How old are you?
4.
You were the one who was crying in the middle of our interview on my show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you are going to be a future star. I can see it. Oozing with the confidence and charisma.
Yeah.
What's it like? Does she understand what's going on here?
She does. What's Mommy getting ready to do?
5.
Fight, yeah.
Big UFC debut, right? Are you excited?
Yeah.
Will she be watching live?
Yep, she's been to every single one of my fights.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. Very exciting. And of course, your husband is here as well. Do they have to be here? Is this important for you? Do they need to be here, part of the whole process?
I think I'm just more comfortable knowing where she's at than not knowing. You know,
Right.
I think it's more of a distraction if I'm thinking about if she's okay. I'd rather know that she's okay.
You know what's kind of funny? Invicta is tonight, and the title which you once had is being defended for the first time since you lost it. What's that like for you?
It's kind of bittersweet, you know. I'm very happy for Erica, and I hope she does very well. She's a great athlete, and you know, I feel like everything happens for a reason, and I'm just on a different journey right now. I'm trying to climb to the top of the mountain and just taking a different route, you know. So I wish her the best of luck in her journey, and I'm starting my new journey, so yeah.
That was at 105. This fight, of course, at 115. How do you feel about the change in weight class?
I feel like 115 is where I should be fighting. I was really depleting myself going to 105, and you know, there's a point when being the bigger person is an advantage, and then you hit a point to where it becomes a disadvantage because you're depleting yourself so much. You're not letting yourself train. You don't have the energy to train as hard as you'd like, and the trade-off being a little bit bigger or being able to train harder, I'd definitely rather train harder. So.
Angela, notorious troll on Twitter, has she gone under your skin at all?
I don't even know if she was trying to get under my skin. I don't know if she has or not, but I'm far too busy to worry about that stuff.
How do you foresee it playing out?
You know, we have our game plan, but I feel like I'm stronger than her in every aspect of the game, and so wherever she thinks she can take it, I think I'll be able to beat her. So I think she'll come hard the first round, and then I'll settle her down a little bit.
And of course, you're a very important part of Team Jackson Winklejohn. You've been there a long time. I feel like, you know, everyone really loves you, and you're just such a popular figure among all the fighters. Did any fighter or two in particular say something to you before you left Albuquerque, who's been there before, a UFC veteran, about this experience, about what to expect, perhaps the nerves, being under the lights? Anything like that happen?
Yeah, you know, matters of fact, Donald Cerrone, who's kind of the one that got me into MMA to begin with, just, you know, he told me, you know, it's just another fight. It doesn't matter where it's at, it doesn't matter what organization it's with, it's just another fight. So go out there and do your thing, you know. So.
Final thing, a great ad came out recently of you with Samsung.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, I mean, that's a very big deal for MMA. We don't see those kinds of things happen all the time. How did that come about, and what's the relationship now, the business relationship, if you will?
You know, it kind of just it fell into my lap, really. I got an email one day, and they were asking me if I was a prior iPhone user and if I've switched over to Samsung. And of course, yes, I did. And they wanted to know my backstory and if it was interesting enough to put into commercial. And I told them, you know, full-time fighter, full-time mother, and I'm a Samsung user, and I love my Samsung. And they came down and followed me around for a couple of days, and it was,
wow.
Yeah.
That's great. And it will be historic on two fronts on Sunday. Not only your UFC debut, but I believe you and Angela will be the first female fighters to rep the Reebok gear, right? Because there's no female fights on Saturday, and you're the first one on Sunday. So that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. You know, I was telling my husband the other day that I don't know how many wardrobe malfunctions I've had in the past where I needed to get my fight outfit in, but it wasn't coming in because the sponsor or that sponsor. And it's kind of it's nice to not have to worry about that.
Yeah.
And so I know that the UFC is looking out for my best interest, and they want us to look sharp, and so it's nice to be able to be a part of the UFC and to be a part of making history.
Well, I wish you the best. I know this is a long time coming for both you and your family. A lot of fans looking forward to it. Can't wait for it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.